Here to present the award on this special night for the Montgomery County Sports Hall of Fame, present the award to Dominique Dawes, is Tandra Knight. Tandra?
When I'm in trouble. I'm really honored to be here tonight, and when Dominique told me about this award, it's so fitting for her. I've known Dominique for over 30 years. It's scary to think, and I know you're thinking that's hard to believe because I'm only 29, so I don't know how it's possible. Gymnasts, I have a theory we age backwards, so I remember the first day Dominique walked into the gym. I was one of the older girls on the team, often thought of as the big sister, and she walked in, ran over to the uneven bars, couldn't even reach the low bar, that's how tiny she was, jumped up, grabbed, did a pullover, and we all looked at each other and just went, whoa. There's something special about this girl. She was just a bundle of muscles and energy and smiles, and we knew right then at 6 years old there was something special. Who would have known how far she could have taken this path, and the path that she opened for other gymnasts, particularly gymnasts of color. Also, breaking the age barrier, where gymnastics is usually you're done as a teenager. Dominique took it to another level, and we're seeing the results of that today with Olympic teams that have gymnasts in their 20s. It's unheard of back in my day. And the other thing I think about Dominique that maybe not a lot of people know, but as a gymnast, and particularly I saw right away, gymnasts sometimes fall into two categories: the power gymnast or the elegant, graceful gymnast. Dominique blended both of those so beautifully, and it's very rare that you see a gymnast do that. She was so strong and so powerful, but so beautiful to watch. The artistry that she would put out on her routines was just stunning, and that's part of the reason why she was able to have such a long career in this sport. So it's truly an honor for me to be here tonight. She's known as Dom to her teammates. She's known as Awesome Dawsome to her fans. She's known as Mom to the kids. But I consider her one of my best friends and a sister. And so congratulations, Dominique.
Great. I want to thank you so much, Candy, for that amazing intro. Very touching. I have no more tears to cry these days because she remembers me in the gymnastics gym for 18 years, and I cried a lot. A lot of tears of joy and a lot of tears of sorrow, I will say that. But it is truly an honor to be here this evening, and I hope I'm not breaking any rules by bringing two of my 4 children up this evening. I have my 5.5-year-old Kateri, who was so excited about being on stage with Mommy, and now she's turned her back down. And then my 4-year-old, who's very much like me, very introverted, and tries to shy away from the stage whenever she can. And I will keep this short. I am a speaker. We can be very long-winded. Politicians, you understand, right? But I truly just want to say it's an honor. I went to 3 Olympic Games, definitely inspired and touched many lives throughout my nearly 20-year journey. But I realized the minute that my career was over that it's sports and those achievements that really don't lead to happiness, don't equate to fulfillment. I was blessed to meet my husband, Jeff Thompson, a local school teacher. And yes, honey, this is date night. And we always bring half the kids. But we are completely opposites. If this were him up here receiving an award, you would see this whole place packed and there would be standing room only, because he has made it an effort in his life to build a true, healthy connection with people. And being from the upbringing that I came from, it has been very terrifying and a very fearful opportunity for me to come out of my shell. But marrying someone like Jeff, who is my complete opposite, has been a blessing for me. And today, Oh my gosh, wow. Justin, oh my gosh, wow. As a mom of 4, the gold medal, the years in gymnastics really prepared me for what's most important in life. And it's what's standing up here with me today. I know at the end of my days, it is not going to matter what the world thinks of me to me. It is really going to truly be about my family and inspiring my 4 kids, 3 daughters and 1 son. We got it in there, right, Jeff? We got his little boy. And that's why each and every day I am inspired and lifted up by being a mom. And I always say to people, you know what, I could train for a 4th Olympic Games, it would be a piece of cake, because being a mom of 4 little kids has its tremendous challenges each and every day, but at some point throughout that week, there is that moment where it's truly fulfilling and uplifting. And so while I'm being inducted into the Montgomery County Sports Hall of Fame, for me, it's not about solely my athletic achievements, it's truly about me embracing each and every day of doing the most important job there is in this world, and that is about being a positive, healthy, and encouraging parent. So thank you all for having me here. It's really an honor. Thank you.
Like Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Dominique Dawes, ladies and gentlemen.
Your name?
You know, you were on Broadway, right?
I should not have been on Broadway.
She was on Broadway. She's won 7 gold medals, but did you hear her speech? She didn't miss a beat with one of her daughters circling the whole time. That may have been the best. You nailed that landing. That was perfect.
Well, I will say this doesn't, competing in the Georgia Dome 23 years ago with 50,000 people there, and as you said, 3.5 billion people watching. I will say I learned throughout my years of how to stay focused on things. But yeah, Tandy pointed out it's not Broadway that I'm proud about. It's honestly working with Prince in the Prince video. He was really an inspiration.
Wow.
Yeah.
Little Purple Rain there, working with Prince. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So, can I, this is Quinn. Are you Quinn? I know that's a trick question. I had trouble with that too. Are you proud of mommy? Would you like the big man with the microphone to get away?
Yeah.
That's right.
It is nighttime, and the fact that we're not
Right.
having meltdowns right now is a
Pretty
very,
impressive.
very impressive.
By the way, this may be the first Hall of Fame date night we've ever had. I've been to a lot
And
of
probably last.
Hall of Fame ceremonies, so we're all going to Applebee's afterwards. So if you're up for that. Any other thoughts, though? Because again, I think as I said at the start of this night, everyone has a story, and it may end up with Prince or on Broadway. It may not, but it starts somewhere. And getting out of your shell and participating, and that's why opportunities here in Montgomery County are so important.
Well, I'm by nature an introvert, and if anyone knew me through my years in school, and I see one of my college classmates from the University of Maryland here, most people never heard me speak more than 10 words at a time, and if there was a stage, I would run from it. And even one of my first competitions when I won all around and I won all 4 events, I did not want to stay on top of that podium. But what my husband has been doing, which I think is very healthy for me, is helping me recognize the impact that I have made and that I can continue to make. And so coming out of my shell and recognizing that I can continue to inspire and make a difference, not only in my kids' lives, that's running away.
We just lost one.
But also in the lives of others, that it's my duty. And it truly is my calling. And that's why I'm very excited to hopefully in 2020 open the Dominique Dawes Gymnastics Academy.
All right.
For me, it's not just a business, it's a mission. For those of you all that know anything that has come out in the light of the sport of gymnastics in 2016, with the Nassar scandal, there is a lot of unhealthy cultures and people in the sport of gymnastics. And emotional abuse and verbal abuse, physical abuse and sexual abuse are very real in the sport of gymnastics. And as I am a mother of 4 kids and I have a love for the sport of gymnastics, and there is not a healthy culture, that I feel confident with in the state of Maryland. That is why I'm so motivated to open this business, not only to introduce my kids to a sport that I so love, but to continue to inspire today's generation and future generations in the sport of gymnastics.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm seeing a couple of familiar faces, and I don't know and know in my family, because I have a very huge family in this area, but my Aunt Roanna is here, my friend Cassie's here, and neighborhood friends, Mrs. Wilson and Jennifer Wilson. Oh my goodness, and I know you're probably married, so I don't know your married name, but it's just great to see so many familiar faces.
And you're being pulled off stage.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Thank you.